Gonna go. We're gonna start. Since I do yoga and I do high intensity training, today's gonna be a fusion of both, like a hybrid. I'm gonna start with a bit of yoga and mobility and activation, and then we're gonna get into the workout part, and then we're gonna calm down with a bit of cooling down of mobility work, some gentle stretches, and also some breathing. So you only need a mat for today, and make sure that I'm not wearing shoes actually, I'm in my socks. So you can definitely be in socks for today's workout, because we're also going to be on a mat and getting into some yoga postures and mobility movements. So if you have shoes, it might mimic your movement a little. So make sure you're in your socks or even barefoot. You have a mat ready, and we'll begin. So we'll start today's class in a really deep squat, a malasana squat. So I want everyone who's joining today to get into a really deep squat. And if you can't get really deep in your squat while bringing your heels down, what you can do is keep your heels lifted or place something underneath your heels. And then we're just going to bring the hands to the heart center, and we're going to start rocking right and left, just moving with the body, opening the heart, making sure that you're driving your knees out so you're really active in the hips and you're creating beautiful space just to get your body ready to moving. Then from here, from the hands to the heart, we're going to start pressing the hands down, and you're going to feel that one really into your wrist bones. I just want to open up and lubricate all of my body, because we're going to be on our hands, we're going to be on our feet, we're going to be getting into the core. So you want to make sure that your body's really warm and nice. Keep pressing and pulling the hands down, then gently release. Then everyone start doing some wrist circles, still in your malasana, still in your yogic squat. I'm sure some of you are really enjoying this, and some are probably hating me already because I'm making you sit in your malasana for a few minutes maybe. We're not going to be here for too long. Just a few more wrist circles, in and out, maybe random. We're just warming up. Then gently shake it out, come out of your malasana, and let's all make our way onto hands and knees. So to begin, to warm up the hips a little, I want everyone to walk the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Then you're going to walk your left knee gently back, and I just want you to start opening into that right hip. This is called lizard pose. So we're pulling the heart forward, we're melting the hips down, we're pulling the shoulders back. You can have the backward toes tucked or untucked, whichever feels more comfortable in your body. Just make sure that you're not rounding down and you're really open. You can even walk your hands forward and just breathe into the hips here. We're not going to stay here for too long. We're just opening up. One more deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Release. Then gently bring your hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck your backward foot. Walk your right knee back. Walk your left foot forward. And again, just gently rock your right knee 1 inch back or 1 step back. Untuck your toes if you wish. And again, start opening, this time the left hip. Making sure the shoulders are always pulled back. I'm pressing the hips forward. And I'm creating that beautiful space in my right psoas. You should be feeling that stretch, that opening right here in the front of your right psoas, as well as your left hip, of course. Just 2 more breaths here. And again, if you feel that you wish to come onto your fingertips, you can always do that. Just tuning in. And then gently bring your hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck your backward foot. Walk your left foot back and make your way into a tabletop. This position is called tabletop because you look like a table. So think of that. I want you to look at the hands. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. Make sure your knees are underneath your hips. Then from here, we're going to start drawing circles around the hands. And again, you should be feeling this into your wrist bones, into your wrists. Just waking up the hands, waking up the wrists. Then we're going to take it the other way around. And again, we're just tuning in. This is my favorite way to actually always warm up, even if I'm going to do an intense workout or a yoga practice, because you don't shock the body. You're getting the body warmed up really gently and with awareness. Then gently find your way back in the middle. We're going to do a few rounds of cat-cow together, warming up our spine and our core. So I want everyone to inhale, sink the belly, pull the heart forward, lift your gaze up. This is called your cow. Then you're going to exhale, press into the hands, pull the belly in, and round and tuck. This is called your cat. So inhale, just 5 of those. Arch the spine, lift the gaze, look up, exhale, protect the heart, pull the belly in, and round. Beautiful. 3 more. Breathing and opening up. Inhale, open, gaze up. Exhale, press, round, and tuck. Final one. Let's get it in together. Everyone inhale, open, gaze up. Exhale, press, round, and tuck. Then together, let's inhale back into a neutral position. I promise this is not a yoga class. We're just warming up in a yogi manner, but we're gonna get into our workout in a little bit. So once you find your tabletop again, I want you to pluck or tuck your left toes. Then you're gonna inhale, bring awareness into your right knee and reach your right foot back and away as you extend your left arm out and away, reaching the hand away from the foot, finding activation in your center, finding balance into that posture, making sure that your right hand is super active here. You're putting your belly button in, your toes are facing down, and your arm is really extended. Just one more breath here. Inhale, exhale, left hand down, right foot down. Come back into your tabletop. Then we're gonna take it the other side. So inhale, reach your left foot back and away. Exhale, right arm this time reaches forward and out. And again, I'm reaching away. As I press into my left hand, my belly button is tucked in and I'm really active. This is a really cool way and good way to wake up your core, your center, and also to activate all that back line. One more breath here. Inhale, exhale, right hand down, left foot down. Everyone, inhale, just like how we did, moving into your cow. Then you're gonna exhale into your downward facing dog. As you find your down dog, we're not gonna linger here. I want you to start walking your dog, lifting your right heel and then the left. As we do this, we're opening into the back line of your body. So you should be feeling your hamstrings open up, your hips soften. Maybe if your shoulders are really tight, you're feeling this more into the shoulders and into the heart. Going for just one more. Then gently, everyone inhale, lift your heels, and exhale, melt into a more static downward facing dog. Taking 2 breaths here, just pressing the hands and feet away from one another, lengthening and ironing out your spine. Before we start moving, we're gonna get into our workout in a second. Take a deep breath, inhale, and exhale, let it out. Then everyone inhale, press into the toes, straighten your legs to your maximum capacity, look forward and start walking your feet to the top of your mat, crossing the right leg and then the left, and then the right, and then the left. Once you find the top of your mat, try to stay onto your toes, press into the fingers, inhale here, exhale, let it all go. Then we're gonna lift really gently, unrolling our spine beautifully, bit by bit, as we make our way back up into a stance like nothing happened. Now I feel that we've created some space and we also woken up our core and our spine. Now it's time to get into our workout. So here's how it's gonna go. For today's workout, what we're gonna do is, it's gonna be time-based, not rep-based. So I don't want you to feel that you're so rushed, not doing your reps properly. You're just focusing on the count instead of the form. I want you to make sure that you're getting really good form with your reps. So you can count, of course, just a way to encourage yourself. But for today, I want you to focus on form. I'm gonna be guiding you as we move. All the cues, all the tips, all the posture alignment. And if you need help with anything, of course, just look at me. I'm gonna be doing it and I'm gonna be joining you as well throughout the whole workout. So here's how it's gonna go. We have 8 exercises. Each exercise we're gonna go on for 30 seconds. I'm gonna be calling their names and also cueing them as we move through them. And once we finish our 8 exercises, we're gonna take a mini break and then we're gonna repeat. And the second round, we're gonna be advancing our movement. So the first round is gonna be really basic. All of us here, me actually, and you guys at home, we're gonna be doing it the basic level. And then if you wanna advance the second round, feel free to do that. I'm gonna be showing you what to do. And then as we finish our 2 rounds, we're gonna be cooling down with a bit of mobility work. So let's get right to it. Enough talking and let's start moving. So our first exercise for today is gonna be just a normal body weight squat. So we're starting in 15 seconds and right away, I'm gonna be moving from one exercise to the other. So make sure you have a wide stance, toes pointing out, heels slightly inwards. Knees are going to be pointing outwards as well, belly button tucked in. You can extend your arms if you wish, and we're starting together, sinking all the way down, driving from the hips and standing tall. We've got 30 seconds here, so I just want you to make sure that you're getting your squat reps in. You can keep your hands at your heart if you wish. You can keep your arms extended to help with the balance. For some people, they like to even reach their arms up and overhead. This is more challenging, but if you're a beginner and you're trying to take the simple way, just normal, simple body weight squats. Last one here, then let's get into the half burpees. So for half burpees, we're gonna place the hands onto the mat, jump back in, and jump up. So we're gonna keep going for 30 seconds. Let's go. Keep going. Make sure you jump up, you extend back, and your core is always tight, and you're breathing. I don't want anyone to hold their breath in. 10 more seconds here. You can do it. Just keep pushing through it. Last 3, and relax. Well done. Next movement we're gonna get into is push-ups. So push-ups, find your hands underneath the shoulders. We're doing the simple knee push-ups for the first round. Hands underneath the shoulders, belly button tucked in. And you wanna extend your elbows back and heart forward. 30 seconds, let's go. So you press elbows back, heart forward, you touch, and you press back up. And if you can't reach all the way down, you can always go for a bit of a shorter rep. And by time, you work your way into the full rep. Last 5 here, you got it. I hope you're working with me, and relax. Next 30 seconds, we're moving into our lunges. So we're gonna take a big step with the right foot and then alternate with the left. And here we go. So big step, sink down, press with the right heel and step back up. And then the left side, right away, step, and you keep going for 30 seconds. You wanna make sure that you're sinking downwards always. We've got 10 more seconds here. You can do it. Keep breathing. Talking and doing is not so simple. And catch your breath. Shake it out. Next posture is high plank, everyone. Get into it. And let's go. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. You're pressing the mat away. You're pulling your belly button in. Your legs are straight. Heels are driving back. And I'm really active. Make sure that your hips don't sag down. Make sure that you're protecting your heart in. And you're breathing. You're really strong in your posture. You got it. We're going into mountain climbers right away in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 30 seconds of mountain climbers, bringing the knees in, being really light on your toes, like you're running in place. I want ninja feet, so try to keep the movement light. Ninja feet, remember that, like you're walking on air. We're only here for 5, 4, you got it, 3, 2, 1, jump up, well done. Next posture, Next movement is squat hold in 3, 2, 1. Everyone down. Find your squat. You can extend your arms forward. Make sure you're driving your hips back. We're gonna hold it here for 30 seconds. Pretend this is your break because you get to hold and breathe. You're not exerting too much effort, but you're finding stability and static strength in the body. 10 more seconds. You can do it. Make sure you drive your knees out. Your chest is nice and tall. You're here for 3, 2, 1. Stand tall. Shake it out. Final 30 seconds. Final exercise is flutter kicks. So we're all going to find the way onto the mat. You can bring your hands next to your body or behind your head. I prefer by my body. Then you straighten your legs and you start your flutter kicks. Keep pressing the lower back down, lifting the shoulders up, pointing the toes. And if it's too hard, you can always slightly bend your knees till you can straighten. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Rock yourself up. And I want everyone to find a 1-minute child's pose. This is your break. Try to enjoy it. So widen your knees, wider than your hips. Extend your arms forward. Close your eyes and take long, soothing breaths here. This is the moment of rest where we get to actually catch your breath. I can't read your comments right now, but I'm sure some of you are sending love and some of you not so much. But again, just make sure that you calm your heart rate down. Your heart's probably beating fast if you're new to this or if it's your first time doing this. So I just want you to make sure that you gently bring that heart rate down by breathing long, deep breaths. We're only here for 20 more seconds. Catch your breath, enjoy it. Don't think about what's coming next. Although you know what's coming next, what's coming for you. One more breath. Let's all inhale here deeply. And exhale. Let it out. Then gently lift back up, everyone. Make your way up back into a stance. We're going for round 2. Now you know the movements, so we're going to go a bit faster without having to talk so much, but I'm still going to cue you through everything. So we're starting with squats. And for this round, if you want to add in the jump for the squats or a pulse, that could work. So I'm going to do the jumping squats with everyone. We're starting in 3, but if you can stick to your first round. 2, 1, and let's go. So you squat all the way down, then you jump back up. And we're going for 30 seconds here. Make sure you use your arms to drive you up. You sink low. Ninja feet landing. Keep going. You got it. I know your legs are burning. I know your booty's burning too. But we're only here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Next up, you can do half burpees or the full burpees. We're starting in 3 and 2. It's only 30 seconds. 1, let's get it. Down and jump. Keep going. I'm going for the full one. If you want to join me, feel free. 15 more seconds. You can do it. This is my second workout, so if I'm pushing through, I'm sure you can. Final 5. Last one, get it. And catch your breath. Well done, everyone. We're going for push-ups. Get ready. In 3, in 2, and of course, you have the option to do full push-ups if you wish. And let's go. Chest to ground, elbows back. If you're doing the full push-up, it's the same thing. Chest to ground, elbows back, belly button. Hold in, keep moving. Last 10 seconds here. You got it. Make sure you really drive into the hands. You're not sagging your hips. And release. Lunges, everyone. So you have the option to do normal lunges, or you can jump with the lunges. We're going for 30 seconds. And let's go. Alternating legs. If you're jumping, making sure you're landing softly and you're jumping up. Keep your gaze fixed so you don't lose your balance. Last little bit here for just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. High plank, everyone. Let's get it. In 3, 2, 1. Find your plank. Keep the shoulders over the wrists. Pull the belly in. Legs are straight. If you want to add a challenge, you can come on the tops of the feet. Pressing the hands away, putting the belly in, and pressing the tops of the feet down. Final 10 seconds here. You got it. Last 5. Keep pressing, keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Mountain climbers, everyone, right away. Let's go. If you want to switch it up, you can cross the knees to the side. So bring your right knee to the right, your right knee to the left, and left to the right. Alternating and twisting. Only 30 seconds here. You can do it. Keep moving. Keep breathing. Final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Squat hold again. Now for the squat hold, I'm gonna pulse. An added variation. If you wish to pulse, do it. So you pulse for 30 seconds. The knees are out. The belly's in. The spine is nice and long. I'm driving my knees out. Make sure your knees are not caving in and you're breathing. 10 more seconds here. This is the final minute of effort. So stick to it. Keep breathing. Keep pushing. For 3, 2, 1. Boom. Flutter kicks, everyone. Last 30 seconds. You can bring your hands to the sky, behind your head, by your side. Legs are straight if you can, or slightly bent. Final 15 seconds here for your workout. Make sure you're not straining your neck. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Collapse. Well done, everyone at home. I want you to find your way onto your back. Widen your feet, the width of the mat. Let your knees melt in. Bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Feeling your heartbeat. Feeling your breathing. Feeling ease after intensity. Feeling the body soften back again. The breath softening back again. Your heart effortlessly beating. One more breath here. Then let's all bring the feet hip width apart. Make sure you can touch your heels with your fingers. Make sure your toes are pointing forward. Then I want you to press your hands down, lift your hips up, and then slide your shoulders forward, clasping the hands underneath the shoulders, pressing the shoulders down, lifting the heart up, and finding a simple bridge pose here. Just opening and stretching that frontal line of the body after being closed by all that activation and exercises that we did. So think of the heart lifting up, the heels pressing down, the hamstrings working to lift you up even more. You got it. 2 more breaths here. We're just undoing what we just did. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale gently. Release the hands. Soften the hips down. Then everyone extend your arms by your side and windshield wiper your knees right and left. Loosening the hips, releasing any tension in the spine that might have arisen as we work today. Just lubricating your hips. One more right and left. And then let's all find our center back onto our mat. Grab the backs of the legs with your knees slightly bent. You're going to rock and roll yourself a few times. Just releasing any kinks in the spine, any kinks in the lower back, middle back, upper back. This is really soothing, you guys. So if you're doing it at home, I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Especially if someone has any kinks in their spine. You might hear like a crack or two doing that. Go for one more. Then you're gonna rock yourself up into a seat. And I'm just gonna face the side so you guys can see me as we stretch. We're gonna find the legs crossed in a cross-legged seat. And just to open the heart even more and to stretch the shoulders and the upper body, I want everyone to reach the right arm up. And then with your left hand, pull your right elbow down, finding the right hand to the center of your body or back. Then the left hand is gonna find its way, reaching towards the right hand. Maybe you grab the hands or you clasp the hands into one another. If you can't do that, I just want you to find your t-shirt maybe and pull onto your t-shirt, pretending the hands will one day meet. And they will. It just takes time. Making sure that you're breathing and you're opening up here. You should be feeling your right triceps, your left shoulder opening up, and that beautiful space created into the heart. Just 2 more breaths here, unwinding and opening up. Amazing effort, everyone. I know it was short, quick, and sweet. It wasn't too advanced today, but still, you came, you put in the effort, so congrats on that. One more breath here. Inhale, then exhale gently, release it out. You can do some shoulder shrugs and shoulder circles. Then we're gonna take it the other way around. So reach your left arm up, bend your elbow with your right hand, pull your elbow back and away, then start bringing your left hand to the center of your back. Right hand finds it, maybe. Clasp the hands together if you can. Then keep putting the heart forward, putting that left elbow back, opening the heart, breathing here, being really gentle with stretching in general. So I don't want you to strain yourself ever. I just want you to keep beautiful energy moving into the body. And feeling and seeing that contrast in the body after so much intensity, to find that beautiful space and create that beautiful awareness and ease into the body. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, release, and gently undo it. And again, you can do some maybe shoulder circles, some random shoulder movements. Then from here, we're gonna bring the soles of the feet together. This is called butterfly. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with that pose. But then we're gonna bring the hands from the inside of the legs. This helps to let you pull yourself forward even more. Then the hands are gonna clasp around the feet. And you're going to inhale, straight on the spine, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, start pulling your head towards your toes. I always tell my students, inhale, lengthen, exhale, smell your feet. So think of that. It helps to get you deeper into your posture, like you're actually trying to smell your feet. And if you have pretty new socks, it's okay. You can actually smell your feet. We're only here for 3 more breaths. I want you to take long inhalations and sweet exhalations. Only 2 more breaths here. You can do it. You got it. We're just playing. I never want you to take yourself too seriously in your practice or in your workout. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Let it out. Then we're all gonna extend both legs in front of us, seated up nice and tall. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, again, I want you to lead with the heart first. arching and melting forward. Then once you can reach any more, you can grab your toes, your feet, your calves, your knees, and find your forward fold. Taking 5 deep breaths here, feeling that space in the hamstrings opening up, feeling the spine unrolling beautifully, feeling length in all of that back line of the body, from the top of the head all the way down to the feet, thinking of that line as one line, and you're always trying to stretch it and open it up. 2 more breaths here, you can do it, just keep breathing and lengthening. And with each inhalation, create space. With each exhalation, dive into that space. Then together, we're gonna inhale, gently start unrolling the spine, beautifully and gently lifting the head, the crown of the head. Then I want everyone to cross their legs in front of them one more time for an easy seated pose. And together, we're gonna do a breathing exercise that I found was really beneficial for myself and also for my students and for my athletes. It's alternating breathing. So I'm just gonna demo first, then please join me. This really helps if someone is congested in one side more than the other, or you have like sinus or anything, especially if the weather's changing and stuff, if you get like migraines, if you get headaches, this helps a lot. So you bring your left hand on your left knee. We're not going to use that. You can keep it just facing down. And then your right hand is going to do all the work. So your peace fingers, I want those in. Pointer and middle finger in. We don't need them today. And then the ring finger and the pinky are going to be together, and the thumb. And you're going to wear that right hand like a nose. Think of that. The thumb closes my right nostril, and the pinky closes my left. And here's how it's going to go. We start by breathing through the left. So I close the right and I exhale fully through the left. I inhale through the left, close the left, exhale through the right. Then I inhale through the right, close the right, exhale through the left. That's 1 round. We're gonna go for 3 together. You might have got confused. It's okay, just follow through and I'm gonna help you. So close your right nostril, everyone, and let's inhale together through the left, deeply. Then close the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right fully. Close the right, empty through the left. Now if you wish to close your eyes, you can. Inhale left. Close left, empty right. Inhale right, close right, empty left. Inhale left, close left, empty right. Inhale right, close right, empty left. Still keeping the eyes closed, release your right hand onto your right knee. Then let's all inhale through both nostrils deeply. And exhale deeply. 1 more. Deep breath, inhale. Fill the lungs, the belly.